Hello everyone, Kumusta po? Good morning, good afternoon. Hopefully everyone is doing well. If you're new, please don't forget to subscribe, share, and leave a comment. So today's video we're going to be talking about exiting in the Philippines. You know, like when you do the exit and you lived in the Philippines for like more than 6 months, there's something surprising that happened to me that I didn't know about. So as you know, I lived in the Philippines for the past 3 years. I've been doing following up my immigration to make sure that what happened to me before does not happen again. So I've been really, I even go earlier than before. So when I did the last, like I want to exit, I really asked like, what do I need? And they told me I just need to take this one at the immigration while exiting, something like that. So maybe there's something like I should have paid more attention to it. So I did everything. I got the ticket, everything was done, complete. Exit time. When I reached at the airport, they told me I need clearance, which I had no idea about. Trust me, I had no idea about it. I don't know what it was, but they told me at the airport they do not provide it, especially here in Matan, Cebu City. They don't provide EC. They call it ECC, right? Yeah, clearance certificate, something like that. I was really frustrated and confused because I really hope that something like that they could just, at least for emergency purposes, they put it at the airport, because immigration at the district office, there's no difference than that one. Because like something I followed up, I have all my receipts, I paid for everything, but still that document you cannot board the plane without it, which is really like, I feel very sad because like that document does not cost much. It's only 500 pesos. But the fact that you can lose your travel date, you can lose, like, because imagine you're already checked in. That means it's really hard. You cannot cancel that flight. You already checked in. You reached the immigration and they tell you cannot board without this. So to my dear foreigners who live in the Philippines, or to my Filipino friends who have friends that are foreigners, please remind you foreigner people that if you're going to go out and you lived in the Philippines for more than 6 months, visit the immigration and know what actually is needed, because I realized it was a hassle for me and it was quite surprising, and already like it could stress you up. Imagine you already paid your ticket, you're ready to go, and those things, you the exact date that are hard to be cancelled. That is really heartbreaking. So for those traveling outside, you have a kid, the kid also need, I think, a clearance, like for minor. I think that one you get it from DSWD. I didn't know that such a law existed, but fortunately I went to immigration the next day, and yeah, I've been going to this immigration for the past 3 years, so it was not a hassle. I did it, but imagine it takes 3 days to get it. So if you're lucky, you can get express lane or something, but you have to know that immigration, especially in the Philippines, they're always busy. So most of the time you have to wait. It will take time. So those are the rules in the Philippines, and you know, these rules we have to follow. Although sometimes they are squeezing us, especially for us who have no information about it, it can be really depressing. So mind you, always be prepared if you're going to travel somewhere. Do your own research, because most people don't give accurate information, and I learned that this the hard way. When you ask people, they feel like you being bossy about it or something when you try to ask too much information. So yeah, most people like they struggle to find their own information, so you also find your own. So I'm just reminding you, if you ever want to travel outside the Philippines, especially for Filipino, it's also like it's also difficult actually for also Filipino to exit the country like any other country, because even us, for Ugandan, exiting Uganda could be really hectic, could be really troublesome. But mostly for those who are going for vacation, it's not really a problem. But if you're going like work or something, it's always very difficult. And most of the countries, they do it for your own good. But as for us, you have your plans prepared, you spend your own money, you invest something. It's really depressing when you get squeezed like that. So be always prepared. Me, I was shocked, and I was really like, my heart was like about to come out from my chest. But what can I do? Those are the rules, I have to follow them. But I feel like at least they should give like emergency at the immigration in while exiting. If someone, because not all of us that we know this information, because you're like, yeah, I have my ticket, I've been paying immigration, so there's no problem, because I know the same computer they're using at the custom window, immigration window, it's the same computer that they just scan my passport and everything, wow, it's there. So it's hard to know that really, like, as a foreigner, I'm exiting the country, I need such a document. It's really, really hard to know, and it's really hard to really figure it out. So if you're going to go out, please remember to always check what is required and what is not required. But so far, Philippines either exit or entrance, it's immigration are very sweet, are very good. They don't, there's nothing bad, only that you always also have to follow rules so that you make it easy for them. Especially as foreigners, our job is to always make sure we follow the rules and the regulation of the country we are visiting. So me being in the Philippines, actually I lived in the Philippines for 3 years and I haven't had any problem with anyone. So it's been really smooth. Only that I was very shocked at the last moment needing that document, and I'm exiting, because I have exited like how many times? The first time, the second time, this was my third exit. So it was quite surprising. But they say if you pass more than 6 months, you have to pay travel taxes, which are very cheap, because it's only like 1,020 pesos. So these are very cheap. And ECC, if you apply it very quickly, actually you only need 3 days. You apply it 3 days, make sure it's not a holiday, because you know a holiday, government offices will be closed. So 3 days, you get your ECC, just a document with your picture, you signed it, the immigration just cleared it. Then always prepare extra money before you exit, because you will need travel taxes. And most people, even that one I didn't know, but that one is okay, you can pay there, you don't need to pay anywhere, you can pay there. After you check in, you go and pay, they give you a boarding pass, and you go. But if you don't know these things, like most as foreigners, you're going to go out, all the money you have left, you make sure you change it to a currency that you know it's going to be easy for you to use outside the Philippines, because Philippine pesos might not be accepted in the country you're going to. Especially in my country, I cannot change pesos in my country, so I can either change them here or keep them until I come back to use them. So that's the deal. So if you're going to travel, always be prepared, and of course, stay blessed. Thank you for visiting. If you managed to watch the whole full video today, God bless you. Stay safe, stay blessed, and don't forget to subscribe, share, and leave a comment. God bless you. Love you so much. Bye bye.